Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for following, for liking, for giving so much love to our first episodes. We are forever grateful to have you guys. And of course, this is Coffee with Evana and I'm your host Evana, where we bring you life vlogs, life journey vlogs, motivational content and inspiring interviews. And of course, we are always excited to be hosted back at Design Connect, the world of homeware. From kitchen accessories to home decor, Design Connect offers everything you need to turn your house into a home. Please check them out in Tinder Road, plot 62, and spice it up. Today we have an interesting guest, Jerry from Omutto Foundation. We want to find out what is unique about this foundation and what does it do. Please subscribe, like, share, and just click on that notification bell to just keep up with us. Yeah, so let's introduce our guest. Jerry, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Ivana, for hosting me. I will definitely be here. It's such an amazing opportunity for me to be here and share the story of Omutto Foundation and get to put out the story of what we do and to inspire community, because that's what we really stand for.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. And just to dive right into our conversation, we would like to know, who is Jerry?
Well, Jerry, my full name is Jerry Ssewante. Also, Gerald is my name. I'm the director of Omutto Foundation. It is an NGO that has been in existence for 5 years. We mainly concentrate on the youth. We have over 6 programs, various programs that empower youth in various ways. But for the last 8 months, we have concentrated our attention onto the girls through our Red campaign.
And what about, what was the inspiration behind starting up the foundation? Did you have a personal experience with a girl child? Did you have anything that really drove you?
The foundation was started mainly with my friend Mike, who's currently in Israel, and it was inspired from the upbringing, the different child growth in different situations. Mainly for Mike, he's someone who was stalled up from growing up as an orphan, and along the way it was such an opportunity for me to meet him, and that's where we got to meet and started working together to raise Omutto and making sure we create change in the environment.
Yeah, so before we sat here, you were talking about one of your friends and how he has really contributed to the building of the foundation. Briefly tell us about who he is and what is he doing?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Mark Mutumba is his name. He's a personal friend and he's literally my age mate. Sad story is he grew up an orphan and he was the mastermind of Omutto. His inspiration was from his own growth. He had a very rough growth, and that inspired him to start up Omutto. And I had it was such an amazing opportunity for me to meet him and be able to collaborate and work with him. He has been the overseer, me and him, and he stands. I think his whole life is in Omutto. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
When we talk to young men who are willing to make a difference, and of course you do have, because my next question was about who your mentors are, and I believe your mother stands out as one of your mentors.
Exactly. My mother has always been my mentor. She was the smartest woman I've ever met. She was so wise. It's not like she had these incredible books and academic qualifications, but she had this natural reasoning that she would just speak something that always hits right. And she's someone who stood for righteousness or truth in all her dark times. She would confront you, but it was all for good. The biggest thing that inspired me about her, it was the concentration into the rural areas. in order to make a change. That is something that really impacted me and inspired me up to now. But not only her, I've had different people that I've met in my life, be it friends, be it brothers, be it the books I've read, be it the movies I've watched. Like, it's been a whole combination of people that I've kept on interacting with, that I've tried as much as possible to draw inspiration from them. And that, all in all, it has inspired me. And also currently, I think also my partner, my fiancé, is someone also who motivates me to empowering women and also making sure at least something gets done about that. Yeah.
So women, you've heard it. We need to empower our men. But that's good to hear about your mother. May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
And I believe there is visible evidence in the rural areas. And probably one day we will definitely have just a show about because I've heard great things about her.
Yeah, that will be really amazing. The most evidence she left, I think it was starting up a secondary school in one of the districts in West. She even started that. She built a church, some Catholic church. She was all over. She was working with World Vision, reaching out to kids, children, everywhere. So she left her path. I can say like she created. She left a trail in that if you're to go there, the evidence is very vivid. Yeah.
That's good to hear. I would also want to find out what are some of the early challenges that you experienced in the start of this foundation.
Well, I think the most challenges that we have faced, it would have been resources. When we started up Omutto, it was from I think Mark had this vision of, hey, I will come and just help one or two person or just share a story. But it came from this small idea to something that was so big that we didn't even foresee. But we were always limited by resources, and I think up to now we are, because we get a lot of people coming to us, mainly children and the young people. They come to us, hey, we need some, let's say, school fees. We have girls that can't attend school because they can't afford pads. We have women who have been abandoned by their husbands, and they're just staying in houses that are almost about to fall. We have people who don't have water, communities that don't have water, that have to walk literally 2 kilometers to get water. And when Omutto started in Kamengo, all the people in Kamengo, they started just running to Omutto for all the problems they had. And for the issues that we can solve, we always do it. But still, we believe we have more that we can bring on the table if we have enough resources. And the challenge that we faced, I think, as I've said it, I think it can be summed up into resources.
All the things that you've mentioned, I believe you have started up something like probably a program, a project, in order to, focus on just to just work on those challenges. What are some of the programs or projects that you have in the pipeline under the foundation?
We have like over 5 to 6 different programs that we are currently running in Omutto Foundation. The first one is the Red campaign, which we started mid last year, and which is one of the most successful that you could imagine, since the organization is located in rural areas where most women can't afford, and young girls that can't afford pads. So it is one of the programs that we have launched, and through that program we have literally partnered with 5 schools into teaching people how to make reusable pads, and we have been able to help more than 1,500 students. Yes.
That is broadly.
Yes, broadly. Another program is the Green School campaign, where we go in different schools and plant trees. We have been able to reach to more than 18 schools, and we've planted over, I think it is 1,300 trees in those schools. We have the Youth Ambassadors program, which is mainly to equip the youth with the necessary leadership skills in the community and also to self-improve themselves. We have Your Skill entrepreneurship circles, which also equips the different people. This is not limited to only the youth. Even if you're a single mother or you are any person who's unemployed, you can come under this program. We train these vocational skills like tailoring, crafting, things like that. We also have another program which is in football and sports, in order to keep the talented young boys and even young girls in the future. Would want to create something for them in order to keep them busy. Yeah.
All right. That's great. And how are you able to track the progress of the
Our
impact,
program.
the programs and the impact that they do affect, how they're affecting the community positively?
We have MIL officer, the monitoring, evaluation, accounting and learning officer, and he's doing an amazing job. Of course, data is so important when you're running an NGO, and it's something that we take so seriously. All the statistics I've said are confirmed, and we have them in our records, and it is all through the efforts of our MIL officers that we have. So we make sure that when we start something, we monitor its progress, and even the progress is always published on our website. For example, the planting of trees in schools, it is currently at 63% complete. We haven't fully completed it. We always commit to our programs, and we would always want to see them through completion.
What is that memorable experience? Because you're talking about these numbers and numbers and numbers.
Yeah.
Do you have those successful stories that you proudly, you just feel so proud hearing about from the youth themselves?
Yes, I think the activity that I even personally participated in, it was the Youth Ambassadors program. I think we launched it. It was in 2023. Just the day of launching, the turn up itself. You see the support that came from even the local community, the local leaders. We are working together with the councillor, with the chairman. We even had people turning up from the parliament. It was such an amazing experience. And this, to me, it is something that I really, really didn't see it coming, and it just fueled me more. Yeah, the turn up, the contribution, the plays, because we made it as fun as possible, and you see how the youth are so eager to even learn, like, what does, let's say, the SDGs mean? Yeah. Something like that. They want to know, like, okay, how what can I do to get off drugs? Things like that. And they were asking real life questions, and to me that really inspired me big. Yeah, that's one of the memorable experiences I have.
Yeah, that's powerful. And are you able to gather the resources, or have you been involved in any partnerships as a foundation of yet?
Yeah, we try as much as possible to partner with as many people as we can and as many organizations as we can. For example, we have partnered with a local community, mainly the local government. We partner with them. We have partnered with Reach a Hand Uganda. In previous projects, we partnered with seed pollination. It was about some agriculture projects that we were doing in the community. We try to raise and partner with different organizations as possible, but however, the resources still come from us, mainly the directors. We do not have enough resources to run the organization.
And how would you like the viewers to come in and support? How would you like the viewers to come in and support you, since you are young people who are also trying to make an impact on other young people?
Well, I would invite all our viewers. There is no contribution that is small. You can reach out to our website, you can volunteer, you can give in a 500 coin, you can do whatever you can, but contribute. Every single contribution matters a lot. And we are open to partnering with NGOs, with the government, with every person that can, contribute anything to community. We are one, we are all a community, and we believe through partnerships and working together, we all grow together.
So as we almost wind up our interview, I would like to know, what does the future look like 10 years from now, 5 years from now for Omutto Foundation?
Well, when I look at Omutto and I see its commitment, dedication, and integrity, I believe in the next 5 to 10 years, we will be regional in terms of East Africa. That one I know it for a fact, because we are people who are very transparent, very, very transparent. Our impacts are very vivid. Yeah. So I know it for a fact that in the next 5 years, we would want, and it would be, we would have liked, or we would want to reach up to the area of literally East Africa, because we know in the bigger area of East Africa, we are all one, and there is all these similar issues that we believe we can,
What advice do you have to Omutto? Omutto means child, youth. What advice do you have for that Omutto who is watching right now, who feels lost, who would like to join the foundation? Is there a criteria that has to be followed? And also to those who have startup foundations, especially young people, because I've seen many of them have that aspect, but they don't know how to maneuver through. So what advice do you give to those two people?
Well, to every Omutto that is out there, one thing that I would say from even my personal experience is you matter, and each and every day try to occupy space, just like someone said. Try to occupy space as much as you can. You matter so much, and whatever you're going through, it is not the end. Stand up, have the courage to pick yourself up, have the courage to do something every day, and have the courage mainly to learn. Gather as much information and knowledge as possible and use it to benefit you and what you believe is good for your community. That is the advice I can give. And whoever wants to serve with us, Omutto, we are so open. We have, you can just reach out to our website, register to volunteer. Where you are comfortable, just come register. We will place you in any field that you feel comfortable with. Any effort matters when it comes to helping. Every effort matters. Yes, and to everyone that is starting up an NGO that is in line with helping, or like serving the people in underserved communities, what I can say is don't give up. For as long as you're doing the right thing, you won't even feel like it is never a burden. When you're doing the right thing, it's never a burden. Continue doing the right thing and celebrate the little success stories, celebrate the little lives that are being touched, but don't give up. Work so much to make sure you collaborate with your community. Reach out to the local government, reach out to the schools, reach out to the elders, reach out to the NGOs, different NGOs. Just keep on the lookout of different opportunities. And for as long as you're doing the right thing and your impact is very evident, you will eventually break through.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for availing time for us. And we wish you all the best with Omutto Foundation. Coffee with Evana is here to just, capture those inspiring stories, the impact. We are here.
Thank you, Ivana. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, our viewers. This has been Coffee with Evana. Please like, share, subscribe. The notification bell is... Please don't forget the notification bell. Otherwise, you'll miss out on a lot of conversations that we are having with incredible people. Thank you so much. And until next time, have a nice day.
Bye-bye.